I'm Mike Vincent, President of Sussex County Council. I want to welcome everybody to the Hoophall East Basketball Tournament, formerly known as the Slam Dunk to the Beach. It's a culmination for teams that qualify to come here. It's the best high school teams in the country qualifying these 4 qualifiers. Congratulate all of you, welcome you and your families and friends that come visit Sussex County. Enjoy our beaches, our restaurants, the people of Sussex County, and good luck to all the players. Thank you.
Welcome back inside Cape Henlopen High School. It's game number 2 on the final Thursday here at Hoophall East, presented by Sodell Concepts, and we have one you do not want to miss in game number 2. It's the ranked Long Island Lutheran making the trip down from New York to take on Lancaster High School, the Bruins, who are undefeated, one of the top teams, or the top team, I should say, in South Carolina. They got the invitation, Jimmy. They were ready to come up. They made the trip up, and now both of these teams going to go at it here at Hoophall East.
Yeah, they find out the day after Christmas that they need to head to Delaware. Not a bad place to go, of course, but
of course not.
This was not in their plans, and answer the call. This is a team, those that are familiar with Slam Dunk to the Beach know Gray Collegiate Academy. Jalik Felton and Gray Collegiate taking on Westtown, Mobamba, Cam Reddish in one of the classic games. Dr. Robinson talked about it a couple times he's been up here. One of the classic games in Slam Dunk to the Beach Hoophall East history. This team beat Gray Collegiate and currently the top team in South Carolina. So this is not just a snub fill-in. This is a legitimate, very skilled Bruins basketball team that will take on an equally, possibly more, at least on paper, with the ranking, very skilled Long Island Lutheran team. And they are tall, massive team there, Long Island Lutheran. You see at midcourt.
Now let's dive a little bit deeper into these rosters. You look at Long Island Lutheran, and you look at VJ Edgecombe and Jayden Ross. Jayden Ross already has made his commitment to UConn. He's going to be a Husky. Look out for him today. And then VJ Edgecombe really coming on the scene as well here the last couple of weeks, really playing well, getting a lot of eyes looking his way. Nothing planned. He said he wants to take his time and kind of figure out where he can become the best player going forward. So not really going on a lot of visits or commitments or anything like that. He's going to take it easy, as he said, and just focus on playing basketball and getting better. Again, making the trip over from the Bahamas a few years ago, moved to Florida, and now here with Long Island Lutheran. For Lancaster High School, Jordan Watford, a guy to watch out for, and he's going to have it to control here early. And the Bruins turn it over, though, here in the first couple seconds as Watford tried to get it over to Grayson Kirk, the senior, and he lost it out of play there. Again, Edgecombe had a great Jordan Holiday Classic. Him and Ross, I believe, all tournament team for that one. It's going to be a 3 for Ladarius Cloud. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound and finished up and in by Jayden Ross. So there is the UConn commit making his impact felt early. So the Bruins looking for their first bucket here. .13 to shoot. Pull-up jumper for Watford. Rolls out. Rebound to Colby Small. Ross will kick it back up top. Here's Reed. Trying to get it down low to Aaron. And that's going to be one of the toughest pronunciations for me this week. Godswell Araharian. Had a chance to get some pronunciations from Coach down on the sideline before the game. Bruins nice cut and finish. That time Ladarius Cloud on the receiving end. And we're squared at 2.
Ross with the basketball right there. He'll be joining another slam dunk to the beach favorite, a guy with Albany Academy a couple years ago, Andre Jackson, who he flew out of the gym a couple times.
Ross and Edgecombe, they tend to jump out at you. They do on tape, and they do definitely up close and personal. As good defense by Grayson Kirk. He comes over and pokes that one away.
Defense, hustle, grit. This team built similarly to Gray, at least as I remember Gray Collegiate a couple years ago here at Slam Dunk to the Beach.
No shot as Arian was able to finish. The big fella coming in at 6'8".
As the
Looks
lineup
taller
stands,
than that from up here, doesn't he?
Well, I think Lancaster's a little on the undersized. Just in comparison, this is just looking at the guys on the floor right now. That does not mean skill. That does not mean heart. That just means you're giving up 3-4 inches, pretty much man for man. Doesn't mean anything. They're the #1 team in their state.
Tallest person in the starting lineup for the Bruins is Jordan Watford at 6'5". Cloud drives and kicks. Ball's loose into the hands now of Grayson Kirk, 17 to shoot for the Bruins.
I mean, speed kills too.
Watford getting it, tried to leave it for his teammate Colby Small, couldn't handle it. Ball saved though, 9 to shoot now for the Bruins. It's Watford underneath the basket, shot rejected. Bind and Jai. Now the other way goes Long Island Lutheran, a transition 3 in the corner. Rims out for Jayden Reed, and now the Bruins gonna get it and go. Grayson Kirk, corner 3. Doesn't fall. Way to hang in the air, but couldn't finish it was Jayden Reed. And it'll be out of bounds, last touched by Long Island Lutheran.
Nick, looks like a lot of interest here in this game. Highest viewership we've had yet. So thank you everybody for tuning in here. 5 o'clock on a Thursday in between Christmas and New Year. I hope to provide you a good one here for you as Long Island Lutheran will take a timeout. Let's keep it here and still get our bearings here.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about this one. Lancaster replacing Kell out of Marietta, Georgia. It was kind of a combination of a couple teams. Haverford School is the other one that took Kell's first game in a roundabout way. It was more about filling matchups there in day one. This one was a straight replacement. Kell was supposed to be here with 6'8" and nearly 300-pound Peyton Marshall, who committed to Auburn. A huge body, a big-time recruit. And to fill that space, they brought a scrappy, really well-rounded team from South Carolina to fill that role for Kell. And Long Island Lutheran, a top 25 team, recruits all around, length all over the place.
And you see Ross up top and how long he is. But a 2-2 ball game here early as we hit the 5-minute mark of quarter number 1. Good defense out on the perimeter there by Jayden Reed. 13 to shoot now for the Bruins. Here's Watford trying to get inside. He does. That shot was blocked, but it might hit the glass first. But what a rejection from the back. And now Long Island Lutheran, it's going to be Jayden Ross. Two-handed flush and then quickly down the other way. The Bruins missing another one. That was R.J. Brown. Ross knocks down the 3, and Jayden Ross, the Husky commit, getting hot here in the first quarter. And no one there on the receiving end of that one from Gladden. And a turnover that time for the Bruins. And I think the score must be wrong.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I have 7-2.
That's what I got.
So your score is 7-2.
I'm gonna hold firm here. I'm not gonna change.
Here's Njai, and he'll get whistled for the extra step. But as you mentioned, thanks to everyone tuning in here, the final day of Slam Dunk to the Beach here at Hoophall East, and it's been a great week, some fantastic matchups.
Looks like a lot of support here for Lancaster. Here on YouTube, a lot of Go Bruins.
Bruins undefeated, making the trip up, and they're looking to leave undefeated. Going to take a good effort here. As now a quick stoppage, as it looks like
they're fixing the score.
Yeah, Coach Buck having a word with the scores table.
He had to fight for points he already earned.
And we're back ready for action here out of the short break. 7-2 in favor of Long Island Lutheran. Gladden will kick to the corner. That three is up and long off the hands of Ballard. Open three for Njai, and he cans it straight away. Hamdi Njai, the senior, puts it through, and a timeout on the floor as Long Island Lutheran now opening up a 10-2 lead here with 3:24 to go in the first. We'll take a break with them when we come back. First quarter action live from Lewis, Delaware.
Why Sussex County, Delaware? It's about quality of life, an ecosystem of entrepreneurship and culture. It's about location. You may have vacationed here, but have you considered our low cost of doing business, abundance of industrial and business parks, and variety of incentives that generate an immediate ROI? Come for a visit. Stay for the lifestyle. Contact Sussex County Economic Development today.
And welcome back. Hoophall East, presented by Sodell Concepts. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jimmy Smith here. Game number 2 on our final day this Thursday evening. And this is the one we had circled. Long Island Lutheran taking on Lancaster High School. And they said that right, Jimmy?
People are writing in the chat again,
because there's a Lancaster up
it's
here.
Lancaster is how it's pronounced for those, locally.
Yes.
We're just kind of going with phonetics right now. I'm seeing some Lancaster.
And Jai kicks it to Ross. Another three for him in the corner. He's got 2 now, 1 from each side. And now an 11-point lead here quickly for the Crusaders. And what a season it's been for Long Island Lutheran, as they were able to take down Emotep, one of the best teams in the country, just a week or 2 ago, as that shot's off the mark for Ladarius Cloud. Edgecombe had 22 in that one. Ross had 16, and that's a huge win over Emotep, as Edgecombe tried to finish there, couldn't do it. Kirk has it now ahead of the pack to Brown. One more, it's going to be a Tinsley 3, and that's long, last touched by the Bruins.
Yeah, Bruins are going to have to bring heart, hit threes, and make free throws. It's a lot of the normal things you look for when you have a severe height disadvantage. The problem is this is the shortest that Long Island Lutheran's been, and that's relative.
Benjamin Michaels into the game now as they get it to Arian down low. And they're going to turn it over there. I think he was the last one to touch it as the pass sails into the baseline. So after the win over Emotep, a lot of people started to paying attention to Long Island Lutheran, and as they should. A lot of talent here as that ball's picked and stolen by Michaels. Finds his man cutting to the basket. And Mingo is able to finish.
Yeah, those good high school basketball teams, they have a guy, or do they have a bunch of dudes? And what I mean by that is, do they have a guy who's going to the Blue Bloods, the Kentuckys, the Dukes, that really kind of is the main source of attention? Or is it a team full of guys that maybe slightly below Duke? And by that, we're talking the UConns and North Carolinas, and really even Duke can be considered a little bit on the down. But if you have just a bunch of dudes, it's hard to stop that because these are all really, really high-level D1 basketball players.
And speaking of Duke, had a chance to check out Darren Harris yesterday.
Well, there's a team of dudes with a guy.
Yeah. And that one is
off the backboard,
thrown right into the hands of Reed, and they were going for it, trying to set it up for Jayden Ross. The idea was there. Kirk now down the other side. He's going to launch an open three. Doesn't go. Michael skies for the board. Kirk, though, pokes it right back away. Kirk, one more. Glad into the cup, and he finishes.
Start with that. See where it takes you.
Now quickly the other way, Mingo races down the floor. It's Reed, Mingo, Ross, Michaels, and Arian for Long Island Lutheran. Watford, Cloud, Kirk, Gladden, and Tinsley on the floor for Lancaster.
Everybody in the chat right now, make sure you copy this link, send it to somebody, make sure they see this one.
A big drought here for the Bruins. Before that last field goal from Gladden, they went 4 minutes without a bucket, but Gladden ends the drought. Ross fires and hits. Jayden Ross, 3 triples here in the opening quarter. And I don't think either of them have hit rim.
Now you heard the net rip from up here. He's locked in.
So under a minute to go, quarter number 1. It's been all Long Island Lutheran in the time period. Gladden showing off the handle, shot rejected by Benjamin Michaels. And then a frustration foul in the backcourt from Gladden. Just the 3rd foul here in the first quarter, and all 3 going to the Bruins. Now some subs. Ross will get a breather. As Edgecombe going to come back in, and I think he had a long sleeve shirt on, but I think he took it off here. Little wardrobe change, nice lay to Michaels, couldn't finish, good hands underneath to poke it away. Edgecombe, though, going to be launching a 3, though, and hits it. So VJ Edgecombe has his first points there. Watford getting inside, Edgecombe coming over for the block, but not before contact was made. And 2 free throws coming for Watford. Watford, the 6'4" sophomore. So no free throws, excuse me. They'll call that one on the floor. Here's Brown to the basket, tried to go high off the glass, couldn't do it. And now Michaels has it, and he's stripped from behind by Kirk.
Big time motor there.
Around the back goes Grayson Kirk, but time will expire here in the first. That's how we end quarter number 1, 21-4, a 19-2 run in the last 4.5 minutes for the Crusaders. They have the lead as we head to quarter 2 here in game 2 at Hoophall East. We'll be right back.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. Nothing's gonna stop us, nothing's gonna top this, nothing like we've ever seen. And I raise my hands to the sky, what a feeling. 'Cause I feel like dancing high, got a feeling, this is where it all begins.
Hi, I'm Mike Vincent, President of Sussex County Council. I want to welcome everybody to the Hoophall East basketball tournament, formerly known as a slam dunk to the beach. It's a culmination for teams that qualify to come here. It's the best high school teams in the country qualifying these 4 qualifiers. Congratulate all of you, welcome you and your families and friends that come visit Sussex County. Enjoy our beaches, our restaurants, the people of Sussex County, and good luck to all the players. Thank you.
Second quarter action about to begin here at Cape Henlopen High School between Long Island Lutheran and Lancaster High School. Making the trip up from South Carolina, the undefeated Bruins taking on one of the top teams in the nation. Again, they were able to take down Emotep just last week. They're looking to bring home another win here today in Lewis.
I was going to say, we had the NBA vibe. We're playing music during play.
I was going to say, all right, we made that choice. I'm in with it, but Crusaders unable to convert there. But a 21-4 lead for them as they had an impressive first quarter. Shot 62% from the floor, 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. Going to win a lot of games if you continue to shoot that way. And that ball tipped out of play. Will stay down this end with the Bruins. They set it up for Kirk in the corner. His three wouldn't go. As the Bruins just trying to find a bucket here. How about the elevation from VJ Edgecombe on that? But here's the turnover, trying to get it up ahead to Cloud. And he's somehow able to save it. So 2 field goals here for the first 9 minutes for the Bruins, trying to settle in. Here's Watford, gets to the basket, took contact from Michaels. And this time, I can assure you, it'll be a shooting foul. So Jordan Watford, the 6'4" sophomore, getting some attention here lately. Had 3 unofficial visits with South Carolina, Tennessee, and Clemson in October and November. Said he's also heard from Winthrop and Mississippi State. And going to have some more eyes on him here in this one as he sinks the free throw.
Yeah, the SEC, the basketball down there is really, really developed. You know, Florida had their run in kind of the early 2000s. And now Arkansas and Alabama. Really starting to develop his programs. Arkansas, full of studs.
I mean, it's crazy. Auburn, Tennessee. I mean, you name it now, they're all, they've grown so much, turned it into a football powerhouse, also a basketball powerhouse. Couldn't finish that time was Keenan Emanuel. Offensive board goes to the Crusaders. It was Njai, couldn't finish. Now leaking ahead is Watford. Can he finish? In traffic, no. Njai coming around, getting a piece of it. And it'll stay with the Bruins here with 6:33 to play in half number 1. A 21-6 ball game here. Here's Kirk, trapped on the baseline, trying to bounce past, thread the needle to his teammate Colby Small, and now the Crusaders the other way quickly, but couldn't finish. Kirk to Watford, open 3, and he's not going to be much more open maybe the rest of the night like he was that time, but he makes him pay. Nothing but net for Jordan Watford.
Remember, 80 hours ago, this game did not exist on the schedule for the Bruins. So in that time, you have to get your team here, right? But you got to scout. You got to figure out who is it you're playing. That's a lot of work for this coaching staff, and then you're playing a top 25 team with a bunch of near 7-footers. So let's see what kind of heart that this Bruins team had. If it's anything like this chat going on YouTube, there's a lot of support and a lot of pride in the Bruins.
Steal couldn't be turned into 2 for the Crusaders after the Edgecombe 3. He's got 2 of them now here in the first half. Shot rejected by Njai. And now some subs. Ross going to come back into the ball game alongside Jayden Reed for the Crusaders. Colby Small will head to the bench for the Bruins, and in comes Columbus Parker. Tried to set the inbound up for Watford. He's one-on-one underneath with Njai, and he's long, and he sends it back. How about 2 for $1 for Njai on the defensive end, getting a hand on both of the Watford shot attempts.
No clean looks when he's down there.
Edgecombe, how about back-to-back threes? That one rims out. Was looking for his 3rd triple of the half. Doesn't find it that time. And you see the defense chant from the bench of the Crusaders, even the bench guys into the game. That's a program, as we talked about yesterday. Watford reverse spin move, taking Njai right to the bucket and finishing in traffic.
It's one of the tougher baskets we've seen all week.
Njai, a little pump fake, got the defender off, and now they'll work it around the perimeter. Around the back goes Mingo, lays it for Njai, who looked like he stumbled down there on the baseline, and yeah, it looks as if he just might have tripped over one of the Bruin players' legs there, and it'll result in a turnover for the Crusaders. So 24-11 now. Bruins with a few buckets here to climb their way back into it. Gonna have to continue that. Here's Gladden to Kirk, whips it around into the corner. Cloud, three, got it. And the Bruins starting to heat up a little bit. Driving, kicking, Njai, corner three is nothing but net. And these two teams are staying hot here in the second.
You mean to tell me your center shoots threes like that? 2 of 2 now from beyond the arc. 2 of 8 for the Bruins. I think that's a little bit of the problem so far.
Drive and kick, they'll work it around. Here's Watford, hangs in the paint, too strong on the floater. The rebound, though, is right back to him. Shot clock resets. Kirk looking for a corner three, and he's got one. Grayson Kirk had an offer from Voorhees a week ago. I'm sure more will follow. And now a 10-point game again. Crusaders working it around. Edgecombe thought about it, kicks it. Another three, this one up and off the back end of the rim for Mingo. As we hit the 3-minute mark of half number one, Watford pull up three, in and out. Mingo around the back, kicks to Edgecombe. Reed crosses over, gets in the paint, quick floater, in and out as well. That one rolled around and then fell out, and then a loose ball foul here on the rebound is going to go against the Crusaders. Arian going to check back in for Long Island Lutheran. We'll see if he spells Njai, but we'll have to wait till after the timeout to find out. 2:37 to go here, half number one between Long Island Lutheran and Lancaster from South Carolina. We'll take a break with them. 10-point game, quarter number two.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Why Sussex County, Delaware? It's about quality of life, an ecosystem of entrepreneurship and culture. It's about location. You may have vacationed here, but have you considered our low cost of doing business, abundance of industrial and business parks, and variety of incentives that generate an immediate ROI? Come for a visit. Stay for the lifestyle. Contact Sussex County Economic Development today.
Quarter number two, 2 minutes, 37 seconds till the teams hit the locker room. 27-17 lead for Long Island Lutheran over Lancaster. Bruins and the Crusaders doing battle here in game number two of our Thursday slate. So out of the timeout, Bruins looking to cut this thing to single digits. Here's Ladarius Cloud. Drives, try to go cross court, but Jayden Ross picks it off, and he's going to leave it up ahead for Edgecombe, and he'll flush it through. Going to see a lot of those two guys going forward if you're a high school and college basketball fan. As we hit the 2-minute mark, 12-point lead for the Crusaders. Now we have a whistle and a foul. I think it's going to go against Edgecombe.
He's making the face like it did, and it did.
VJ, 22 points in that big win over Emotep. And Justin Edwards. Here's Kirk around the back. That's a corner three. Short off the front end of the rim, or side, I should say. He's able to get his own rebound. It's going to be a Cloud three in the other corner. And how about that play?
That's Kirk. A shortstop turning a double play type of throw.
Whistle on the other end, tried to get saved by Malik. Tinsley is going to stay with the Crusaders, but you said it, the hustle from Kirk, able to find Cloud on the opposite corner after his own miss. It results in a 3 for the Bruins. 29-20. Mingo left open from the corner. Ross skies for the offensive rebound. A couple power dribbles, up with it, no good. Araharian now with a third chance for him, and he'll have to earn them at the line.
And this was a 15-pointer at 1 point. Down to 9 right here. If you can stay within 10 at the half, or if you can get within 5, that would be a huge swing. And then from there, it's really about heart. You've seen what you need to do. You've seen the adjustments you need to make. Addressing the height is number one. How do you do that? There's a lot of raking, a lot of smaller defensive plays. You know, they're going after the ball when it's low. After rebounds, they're raking for it. And that's extra effort. That's a lot of energy. It brought a lot of players.
And Araharian able to drill both free throws for the Crusaders. $1:20 remaining in half number 1. 31-20 lead. For Long Island Lutheran now. Bodies hit the deck. We'll have a tie-up. And it should stay down this side. Long Island Lutheran is shooting 7 of 12 from beyond the arc here in the first half. That's a 58% clip. So they've been lighting it up from beyond the arc. It'll be Kirk to inbound, gets it to Watford. Watford backing down Mingo. Here comes the help defense, but won't matter because Mingo got position and draws the charge. Watford, it's a little too much power on that spin move. As he knocks Mingo to the floor, it results in a turnover. The second foul on Watford. Here's Jayden Ross. A little hesitation. He'll spin inside. A little fadeaway jumper is through. Pretty move from the UConn commit. Another bucket for him.
Space he's able to create with the step back because of his length is a lot more than you realize.
He's got a lot of length.
And he's playing as a 3. He could play as a 2 probably at the next level.
Yeah, I agree. 10 on the shot clock for the Bruins. Spin move from Tinsley. They'll work it around the perimeter. Now it's Watford with 5 to shoot. On the baseline, 3 to shoot. Kicks it. Ross got a hand on it, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense from the Crusaders as they lock up the Bruins on that possession for 35 seconds.
You know, he's open at the top, and Ross just fires his arm. Like a machine, shoots his arm out, knocks it down. Lanes look open, and then they're not in the blink of an eye. And that's the length.
Driving, Jayden Reed got inside, ball tipped away. Right back and thrown down by Ross. That's Jacob Ross, the sophomore, with a highlight play and then an answer on the other side from Malik Tinsley, and what an end to half number 1. A few highlights as Jacob Ross throws it down with 2 hands, and then an answer with a 3-ball on the other side from Malik Tinsley, the freshman, and we're going to go to the break with a 35-23 ball game.
Well, Long Island Lutheran, what we thought, maybe a little more than that. At Lancaster, pardon me. Really, it's going to be about heart down the stretch. And we see they have it. We see they have the energy. They've got a lot of guys. They've got a lot of players to run out there. Nobody really in foul trouble. It came all this way. I think we're going to see a lot of effort this second half from the Bruins, and it's going to be exciting to see. Is it relatively one-sided right now? Yes, 12-point game's not at the end of it. You'd love to be within 10, you're not. So what do you do in that half, and what do you do the start of the third to show us what you got? Here on a national scale, where 80 hours ago, as I mentioned, they weren't playing this game, and now they are.
80 hours ago again. Now they're here in Lewis in a battle with Long Island Lutheran. 35-23 as we head to the break. Get your popcorn ready. It's going to be an exciting second half from here in Lewis. We'll be back for the third.
Hi, I'm Mike Vincent, President of Sussex County Council. I want to welcome everybody to the Hoophall East basketball tournament, formerly known as the Slam Dunk to the Beach. It's a culmination for teams that qualify to come here. It's the best high school teams in the country qualifying these 4 qualifiers. Congratulate all of you, welcome you and your families and friends to come visit Sussex County. Enjoy our beaches, our restaurants, the people of Sussex County, and good luck to all the players. Thank you.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. Nothing's gonna stop us, nothing's gonna top this, nothing like we've ever seen. And I raise my hands to the sky, what a feeling. 'Cause I feel like dancing high, got a feeling this is where it all begins.
It was crazy. So the gym was packed. I did a couple cool dunks. Got a crowd involved, and the atmosphere was great the whole entire game. My college experience, I just want to go somewhere that's home away from home. That's an extension of my parents, and also just somewhere where I can go and play my game. And just a good place to be.
I've been going through some stuff today. My grandfather passed away. He's been at a lot of my games. He's my base fan. So as soon as I woke up, honestly, I just felt the feeling I was going to have a good game. I knew he was with me watching. Every shot I took today, it just felt great off my hand. Every warm-up shot, it was a great day. Other than that, obviously. So I just knew he was with me watching me. And I had no doubt in my mind I was going to have a good game. We were going to win by a lot today.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Just playing with different audiences, we came in, I've never been to Delaware before, honestly, so being able to play in this crowd and perform, it was a great experience. It was the first game, and you kind of had a full crowd, so that was kind of, the different maker for me, because when you go to other tournaments, it's not really that much of a crowd in the first game, so that was kind of a shock to me.
Why Sussex County, Delaware? It's about quality of life, an ecosystem of entrepreneurship and culture. It's about location. You may have vacationed here, but have you considered our low cost of doing business, abundance of industrial and business parks, and variety of incentives that generate an immediate ROI? Come for a visit. Stay for the lifestyle. Contact Sussex County Economic Development today.
Hi, I'm Mike Vincent, President of Sussex County Council. I want to welcome everybody to the Hoophall East basketball tournament, formerly known as the Slam Dunk to the Beach. It's a culmination for teams that qualify to come here. It's the best high school teams in the country qualifying these 4 qualifiers. Congratulate all of you, welcome you and your families and friends to come visit Sussex County. Enjoy our beaches, our restaurants, the people of Sussex County, and good luck to all the players. Thank you.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. Nothing's gonna stop us, nothing's gonna top this, nothing like we've ever seen. And I raise my hands to the sky, what a feeling. 'Cause I feel like dancing high, got a feeling this is where it all begins.
It was crazy. The gym was packed. I did a couple cool dunks. Got the crowd involved, and the atmosphere was great the whole entire game. My college experience, I just want to go somewhere that's home away from home. That's an extension of my parents, and also just somewhere where I can go and play my game. And just a good place to be.
We are ready for second half action here in Lewis. It's at Cape Henlopen High School. It's Hoophall East presented by Sodell Concepts. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jimmy Smith. A great crew here checking out some action this week at Slam Dunk to the Beach, and we've got a good one here in Game 2 on our final Thursday between the Long Island Lutheran Crusaders and the Lancaster Bruins, making the trip up on late notice from South Carolina. We've seen some talent from them as well. Jordan Watford had a great first half. They ended it with a bang on that 3 ball as well, and we kind of knew what we were going to get maybe, or thought what we would get from Long Island Lutheran, and they're even more impressive up close in person.
Yeah, when you go down on that floor when they're doing layup lines and you realize how small you are, it is a humbling thing. So the height versus the heart here in the second half. We'll see which wins.
Here we go, underway, third quarter action here at Hoophall East. Crusaders and the Bruins. Arian going to start it off with a slam. Kirk wants to answer with a 3. That one won't go. Now Mingo races, kicks to the corner. That one's going to be a 3 off the mark for Njai. Going to set up another 3, that's canned by Jayden Reed.
Well, not the start you wanted if you're the Bruins.
Crusaders coming out of the locker room hot. That ball tipped and stolen. Jayden Ross got a hand on it, and now racing the other direction was Jayden Reed. As you saw, he wanted the no-look pass to a cutting Njai. He wasn't ready for it. The no-look caught him off guard as well. And that'll result in a turnover. 40-23. Here's Gladden out on the perimeter. One-on-one with Mingo. 15 to shoot for the Bruins. Cloud spins, kicks, now they're working around the perimeter. 10 to shoot. That pass tipped out of play, good defense by Jayden Ross. So now 7 on the shot clock for the Bruins. Got to get it in, they do. It's Watford. Watford gets to his spot, lets the defense fly by, can't finish, but there for the putback is Colby Small for his first bucket of the evening. And some pressure out beyond the arc from Ladarius Cloud, just a little bit too aggressive, got a piece of Jayden Reed, they'll whistle him there.
So a lot of you in the chat obviously familiar with the Bruins and where Lancaster is, but for those who don't know, roughly, almost exactly, between Charlotte and Columbia.
Getting inside, putting it up from inside the paint and knocking it down was Jayden Reed. So the Crusaders shooting 50% from the floor. Here's Kirk, got inside, took some contact from Jayden Ross and able to finish. Nice play by the 6'2 senior. Ross makes the extra pass, and Jai in the corner. No good. Kirk quickly the other way, he'll fire up a 3, and that one was halfway down, but somehow came out. Bounce pass to Mingo, looking for a cutting Njai. Got a hand in there, did Kirk to poke it away, but Njai hustles it back down. Put it on the floor now and kick it to Mingo. It's going away.
I don't know how that pass, why that was the thought there. A wide open look for the shot. Dropped down into traffic though.
Kirk trying to draw the foul in the far corner. He can't. Second chance though for the Bruins. Watford gets inside, taking Araharian, but the defense too strong. Then Kirk, fadeaway 3 in the corner, and that wouldn't go either. Kirk getting some good looks, just not falling right now. Hanging and finishing Jayden Reed.
One of the top point guards in all of New York right there.
How about the hang time on that elevation from Jayden Reed? Ball tipped, and now here come the Crusaders. It's Mingo, 1-on-2, and a nice defensive play that time from Gladden. And then a whistle is going to go against Jayden Ross in the backcourt. And now some subs. Michaels will check in. He'll give a breather to Njai. And Ladarius Cloud will take a seat. In comes Columbus Parker, the freshman. (45-27), 4:30 to go, quarter number 3. And the Bruins, a nice crowd making the trip up for them here. Had a chance to talk with some of the fans at the half. Here's Watford trying to take Michaels. Kicks it back out. Brown gonna drive, tried to finish with the left hand on the right side and took some contact. It might have been Ross again underneath. No, this one's gonna go against Araharian. So his first. And now some free throws coming up for R.J. Brown, another freshman point guard. And that one is up and through. So 2 freshmen on the floor right now for the Bruins in the 6-foot Columbus Parker and the 5'9" R.J. Brown.
Right now the big glaring thing that jumps out, leaps out, if you will, is 50% from the field for the Crusaders and 28 for the Bruins. So shot adjustments and affecting the shot defensively really going in the way of this squad right here.
Jayden Reed trying to put together a highlight reel. That step back 3 rolls out, hung on the rim for a few seconds. Another whistle and some more subs here for the Bruins, it looks like. So Ballard into the game for the Bruins now.
So far, a highest viewed game of the week. Thank you to all of the Lancaster fans that have been watching. Keep sharing this link. Support your squad. I know it's not where it needs to be right now in your mind. Saw some Crusader fans in there as well. Thank you all for the love and the support.
3 for the Bruins is short off the hands of Malik Tinsley. And now here comes Emmanuel and the Crusaders. Here's Jayden Reed, has some room. He'll pull up from the free throw line, shorted it, rebound to Araharian. And he's fouled as he goes up with the left hand, earns himself a trip to the line.
Foul number 5, RJ Brown's first foul.
And really, getting this Lancaster team here, Dion Bethea from Greg Collegiate, the head coach there. Gray has been here twice. Brought some really exciting teams here into Cape Henlopen. So he said, hey, obviously the call initially for Kell, and when the call came to Lancaster, I've heard indirectly that head coach Dion Bethea said, you want to be a part, and he tweeted as such, that you want to be a part of one of the best tournaments in the country, and he was so happy when they got the invite. He told him, you have to go, talking about Lancaster. And so glad to have them here, and hopefully have them back in the future.
Nice bucket that time. Able to finish it was Ballard. And lead now cut to 16. Emmanuel, hop step inside, floats it up there and gets that one to roll in. Kanan Emmanuel, the 6'2 senior, finding a bucket inside that time. Drive, another one. This time it won't go in for Tinsley. And now here's Jayden Reed leaking ahead, an easy 2 for Jayden. Quickly down the other end was Brown, couldn't finish. Michaels was there with the defense. And then Emmanuel couldn't handle the pass. And now it'll turn back over to the Bruins. So Araharian will take a seat. Jacob Ross back out onto the floor. First time since the highlight dunk he had to close out half number 1. Kirk around the Watford screen. They trap him. Lost the ball, gets it back, hands it off for an easy 2. Jakari Ballard on the receiving end of that one, and then Ballard doing with the defense the other end. And they'll force the turnover.
Offensive foul number 2.
A little jolt for the Bruins. Down 17. Keep using 10 as a barometer. If you can get to 10 in the next 2:16, you got to feel better about your situation.
We've had a few leads like this that have been diminished in the manner that which you speak of, for sure. So we'll see if that can happen here again in this one. Glad don't get it back up top to Watford. 10 to shoot for the Bruins. One-on-one with Ross. Backing him down, trying to get underneath, and slides right by inside and finishes off the glass. And then Tinsley comes up with a steal. Kirk, corner 3. Wouldn't go. Would have been a big shot for Lancaster.
If you're the Crusaders, tighten up here, because this team can come at you quick.
Reed kicks. Emmanuel. He did think about it. That ball tipped and stolen. Kirk around the back, up ahead to Watford, and he's going to finish in transition. The Bruins reeling off some baskets here.
A little something going on right here. Lancaster's defense posing a lot of issues.
Reed trying to finish, can't do so, but Benjamin Michaels over top, able to put it right back through. Out of control on the drive, able to save it though. And now it's going to be a Tinsley 3, and that one a little strong.
Everyone kind of stopped there. Led to the open look.
Ross drives. It's going to be an Emmanuel 3 from the right wing. Doesn't fall, and now possession to the Bruins here with 38.5 seconds to play in quarter number 3. So now for some pressure from the Crusaders here.
Been really impressed with Watford. Playing a couple inches taller than he is. This is a recruiting opportunity for him as well.
Opens up like the Red Sea that time for Grayson Kirk. And he's able to get that one through. And just like that, a 13-point ball game here at Cape Henlopen High School. It's Lancaster and Long Island Lutheran. We'll take a timeout when we come back. 26 seconds left in the third.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. Nothing's gonna stop us, nothing's gonna top this, nothing like we've ever seen. And I raise my hands to the sky, what a feeling. 'Cause I feel like dancing high, got a feeling this is where it all begins.
Why Sussex County, Delaware? It's about quality of life, an ecosystem of entrepreneurship and culture. It's about location. You may have vacationed here, but have you considered our low cost of doing business, abundance of industrial and business parks, and variety of incentives that generate an immediate ROI? Come for a visit. Stay for the lifestyle. Contact Sussex County Economic Development today.
Out of the Crusader timeout, 25.5 seconds to play here in quarter number 3 between Long Island Lutheran and Lancaster. New York and South Carolina meeting here at Hoophall East. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jimmy Smith. And been bringing you some great action all week from here in Lewis. And a lot of talent on the floor here in this one. Here's Jayden Reed's gonna speed past the defense, lays it up and flushing it down is Njai. That all started with the playmaking ability of Jayden Reed. And Njai able to finish it off for the highlight play. An errant pass that time. Watford just tried to get it back up top. Chujakari Ballard. And it just sailed a little bit too much over his head and out of play. So 1.3 seconds remaining. We'll see if the Crusaders can get a shot off here.
Got to defend the alley-oop here.
Mingo will do the inbound honors. Gets it to Michaels. He'll let a three fly, but it'll be rejected and blocked by Grayson Kirk, and that'll take us to the end of quarter number 3. Lancaster and Long Island Lutheran going at it here. We're heading to the 4th in Lewis.
Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
To the 4th we go here at Cape Henlopen High School. It's Hoophall East with Lancaster and Long Island Lutheran. Game 2 of our final day here in Lewis at Slam Dunk to the Beach. It's been a fun week. Nick Alessandrini and Jimmy Smith capping it off here with 4 games on this Thursday. A nice performance from the Westtown girls earlier today to kick off our action. Jordan Palmer, the talented 8th grader, putting her skill set on full display. They get the win over Sanford from here in Delaware. And here we go in game number 2 as we begin quarter number 4. That ball tipped. Reed almost came up with it. Cloud able to maintain it. It'll be Cloud, Brown, Kirk, Parker, and Watford to start for the Bruins. And Jai, Reed, Michaels, Ross, on the floor for Long Island Lutheran, and Mingo as well as that one's poked away. Jacob Ross thought about leaving it up for Njai, instead settles for the floater. That's too strong, but Njai there to put it right back in. How about the length from Amdi Njai?
It's too much, really. Man for man, I mean, they've got 3, 6, 7 pluses out there.
Kirk took some contact, no whistle. Michaels, I guess, went straight up there, and then that ball stolen by Cloud. Kirk ahead of the pack, gonna score right in front of the towel board.
He did not know that was coming, and luckily got out of there.
56-41. Reed has a little bit of space, and he's gonna easy reverse that one up and in. Reed's been very smooth today. Been fun to watch. Here's Columbus Parker, the freshman floater, just a little bit short. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Njai. So the Bruins will maintain it here with 6.5 to play.
So Jayden Ross leading the way for really everybody, 15 for him. Jordan Watford, 11, leads his squad. And then Reed with 11, Njai with 10 for Long Island Lutheran.
Parker trying to drive baseline, and a bunch of bodies down there. Pass didn't get to where he intended it to, so he'll turn it over back to the Crusaders. And you talked about Jayden Ross, the Husky commit, an efficient 15, 6 of 7 from the floor, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Just another day at the office for Jayden Ross.
Yeah, it makes it look easy.
A drive inside, some contact for Mingo, and this foul's going to go against Mingo. Good job by Watford to get back and cement himself with positioning and draw the charge.
The other thing to mention too, 14 assists for Long Island Lutheran on 23 made baskets. That was only, at one point they had 13 assists on 19 made baskets, so very efficient in the assist department.
Pull-up jumper for Columbus Parker is off the mark. Here comes Reed, spin moves, evading defenders, left hand just short.
I think going back to that point, it seems like they're getting a little one-on-one, one-man show type of possessions here, and then you're gonna have to capitalize if you're Lancaster.
There he is, Columbus Parker. The freshman knocks it through from downtown. And a 58-44 ball game now. 5 minutes, 38 seconds, and Michaels finding some open room underneath. Another steal. Here comes Ross in transition. Couldn't handle it. Parker comes away with it. That's a deep step back three. Nothing but net for Ladarius Cloud. Back to 13. They got it here before. Now the Bruins just trying to make that final push here, get this thing into single digits. Michaels to Ross. Now Njai with 19 to shoot. Reed kicks to Mingo in the corner. One more, makes the extra pass, and Njai for three, and he cans it. And Long Island Lutheran, I will tell you, they make the extra pass. You talked about assists. No selfish ball on that team. Watford one-on-one inside with Njai. Using the left, somehow that one rolls out. Good body control by Watford to take the taller Njai underneath. Got a good look, just couldn't finish. Good defense out by Cloud as he was smothering Caden Mingo. It'll stay here, down this end. In comes Erharian to spell Benjamin. So 20 to shoot for the Crusaders. They're trying to set up Erharian on the block. He had a mismatch with Watford underneath the basket. And Watford going to get him with a foul.
Well, Lancaster, if you're coming back in this basketball game, going to need to hit threes at a better clip. high volume three-point shooting team, 7 of 22 though.
Ross gets the inbound right back to Harris, and he's going to put the baby hook in. As Parker tried to draw the charge, didn't get the whistle there, and it results in 2 for the Crusaders. Watford, good crossover, even better defense from Njai to somehow stay with him. He kicks it out to Kirk. His 3 is long off the mark. And now in transition, Harris lost it, gets it back. Can't finish with the left. We'll try once more. Can't finish that time, but now a whistle. And it's going to be a push and a foul against the Bruins as Grayson Kirk looks around. We'll see who the foul goes again. And it'll go against Cloud. So Watford has 3 fouls. We know only 3.5 to play, though, here in the 4th now. As Long Island Lutheran back up over 50% from the floor. They've made 5 of their last 7 field goals. And a chance to hit a couple more points here at the line as Harris makes that one.
I wish this was a true tournament. We use the word tournament, rather it's more like a showcase. Because Paul VI and Long Island Lutheran
salivating
would
thinking
be
about that matchup.
That'd be a thing to see.
Again, we talked about it a few times, watching and the buzz around, and we talked to people here at the tournament. Almost a flawless performance out of Paul VI. Can't even think of a mistake, a turnover, anything that I really even saw out of him. Here's a corner 3 for Cloud, just off the mark. Reed looking for Harris, couldn't handle the hot pass. Grayson Kirk, another corner 3, just can't find the stroke from that spot today. Nice pass from Reed to Ross for 2 more for the Crusaders. 3 minutes to go now in game 2 of our Thursday. Cloud drives, kicks. Gonna be a 3 in the corner. Off the mark for Gladden. Rebound is up for grabs, pulled away by the Bruins. How about the Dirk fadeaway from Ladarius Cloud on the baseline? Oh, one-stepper.
Yeah, trying to find somewhere else to go with it. Saw an opening. Can't be too cute here.
Dylan Mingo, the freshman, will head to the scores table, and we'll see him likely at the next whistle. Jayden Reed putting him in the spin cycle. And he's been impressive. Running the show, if you will, at the point guard position. Haven't seen a lot of Edgecombe here in the second half for Long Island Lutheran. Three for Watford. Doesn't fall. Rebound to Reed with 2:04 to play. What a pass from Reed. Arian on the receiving end. Can he finish? Another trip to the line for Johnuel Fland. He's got 8 points, 10 rebounds. He's searching for that double-double. So that should be the 4th on Watford.
Well, Nick, I know you can't take this to the bank, but you got to be pretty proud of Lancaster. I know that's been the sentiment here in the chat, and I appreciate everybody. I mean, there's more viewers than we've had, and this game is kind of in the bag at this point, so you think people would be tuning out. No, Lancaster fans still here, still supporting their team, still talking about how you learn from things like this. You know, again, 80 hours ago, got a phone call.
Kind of crazy.
Let's go to Delaware. Okay, got to get the team here, got to scout this squad. And you put together a good half of basketball into a 3rd quarter of basketball, and here in the 4th, it's been a little one-sided. But you know, got to be proud of your Bruins. Top team in the state of South Carolina against a team of, we've been talking about guys and dudes, and this is just a bunch of guys and dudes out there. Big time recruits going all over the place. This guy going to UConn, and he throws the ball away. But I mean, this is of the teams here, maybe the second best team we have here. And
Jayden Ross up ahead to Jayden Reed for 2 more as Reed adds to his total. He's got 15 points tonight. Ross has 17. And Jai with 13. And you said it, 80 hours ago, Pay inside. That is Kevin Pay Jr., the sophomore center, fresh into the ball game. And we'll have a chance to get on the score sheet here from the free throw line 80 hours ago. It is crazy to think about on such late notice
I was
to make the
driving.
trip. And it's not like you said, like, Mid-Atlantic, East Coast,
No.
or East Coast, but down south, and able to make the trip.
I don't know, 12-hour trip.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure. 10-hour trip. I should run the maps. But anyway, it's quite a trip. We've had teams from Arizona come here and California, things like that. But finding out last second is a little different of a story.
No
to
doubt.
scramble travel, and they traveled well. I mean, the Watford family here. So really happy to have them in Delaware and visit the outlets and do some tax-free shopping. Check out the beaches. Great place to visit. You got some really nice beaches near you too, so I don't want to talk about beaches, but
Pay Jr. 1 of 2 from the line. And again, it's not like you pick up the game 80 hours notice and you'll see who you're playing. Nice drive and finish by Preston Appel, the junior point guard fresh into the game for Long Island Lutheran. The bench loves it. And like you said, coming in, but you get to take on the Crusaders from Long Island Lutheran on such short notice. Not like you're just playing any team. So again, and they've looked pretty good. They've gotten up 50 shots today. Just the shots just weren't falling for them, and that just happens sometimes.
I mean, you could have been like, yeah, we'll come, but we don't want to play them.
Yeah.
They did not say that. And so there's a lot to say, about filling in a spot for a Kell team, which also had top 25 rankings in certain polls. So this would have been a little more of a, I don't want to say fair matchup, but it would have been a little more even. Lancaster not getting any recognition in top 25 polls. So in terms of on paper, the Kell matchup made a little more sense, but Lancaster said, fine, we'll fill that spot. They don't want to play anybody worse. They want to play the best talent they can, and they got all that and then some here from Long Island Lutheran.
Dylan Mingo, the freshman, races down the floor for 2, and 76-50, 8 seconds left in this one. The floater in the paint doesn't go. Pay Jr. trying to get the rebound, and it sails out of play. Last touch by the Crusaders. So 3 seconds to go, and looking like another victory for Long Island Lutheran. They've been on a hot streak. I mentioned the win over Emotep. They're just taking down teams left and right. We're going to get another win here against an impressive Lancaster team. And that'll do it for Game 2 of our 4-game slate here on the final Thursday of Hoophall East. It's a 75-50 win for Long Island Lutheran over Lancaster, South Carolina.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. Nearly 600 people tuning in during that one, the most viewed game so far of the tournament. So thank you to the Bruins fans, thank you to the Crusaders fans. Good luck both the rest of the seasons. That's the 17th ranked team in the country that you just saw. You will hear from them a little bit more, and you will see those names and hear those names through college basketball, through their careers as well. So that was a big-time game. We have 2 more good ones. We'll step away. Nick, I think you need to have some dinner, my friend.
I think I'm going to go grab some. They got some good food down there.
They do. Wonderful food from great sponsors. We'll be back around 6:30 for our next one, Westtown, Blair Academy, right here on YouTube, Hoophall East.